Hello, I'm going to be demonstrating the basic setup and usage of Actors Bible with our Windows presenter. To get started, you're first going to need to sign up and create an account. So click on the sign up page and enter your first and last name, as well as an email address. And a password. Then click sign up. Now that we're logged in, the first thing we're going to want to do is go to the venues page and click download Windows Presenter to download the presenter. While that's going, we're going to want to create a venue for this presenter. I'm going to call it My PC, but you can call it whatever makes sense in your case. Then click submit. And as you can see, it's generated a link code for us. We're going to highlight that code and hit Control-C on your keyboard to copy it, or you could right-click it and click copy. Now that the presenter is downloaded, I'm going to extract it to the desktop, but you can place it wherever makes sense for you. Just open the folder and double-click Actors Bible Presenter to launch it. Once you see this window, just click play. We don't need to change any of the settings on it. Now that we're at venue registration, we can just right-click and it'll paste in the code that we got from the website into the text field for us. Then we just click register venue, and the venue has been registered to our account. Right now, it's loading in the assets that it needs for the scene that has been selected, and when you first create a venue, it automatically generates a presentation to demo the venue. So now we're going to go back to the website and find that venue, so now we can control this scene. If you are going to control it from the PC, you can hit Alt-Tab to switch to a different window. But you do not need to control it from the computer in which you launched the presentation. You can control it from any device with a web browser. So for this case, what I'm going to do is use two separate browser windows that I have set up to kind of simulate having multiple phones for different users. So one of these phones is going to be the director's phone, this one, and another will be the phone of a user. And we're going to actually just close down this window that we initially used for that first bit of setup. So we have to make sure that we're logged in both of these, well, not both these devices. We're going to log in with the same account that we used for the director on one of these devices. So that would be, I'm going to log in there. And we don't actually need to log in for other users, just the director needs to be logged in, strictly speaking. So we're going to go to the lobby page to find the lobby that was created, and we can see it's right here, John's Unity My PC lobby, and just click on it to go into the lobby. And at the top of the lobby you can see an address, actors.bible, and then it'll say / and two words put together. And this is a randomly generated code that will allow other people to join the presentation that you have created. And for other people to join, they could be logged in, but they in fact don't need to be logged in to join. A temporary account will automatically be created for them if they go to that. Either they follow that address directly, or they go to the lobby at actors.bible / lobby and just enter the code word manually. So that's what I'm going to do in this case. And then I'm going to enter a nickname. And before I do that, I'm going to scroll down the lobby in my director's view, and I'm just going to, just so we can see what's going on. And we can see myself right here, John Doe, as an available cast member, but as I click join, we'll see that Nano has also joined the cast. So now the director can assign users to different parts by just clicking plus on a part or dragging and dropping them. Alternatively, the director can activate open casting, which allows individual users to choose their parts. So now over as Nano, I can choose another part. Once all the parts have been set up and configured how you would like, although that's not necessary, you can just start a scene right away, but picking parts is useful for tracking. You can just click Start Presentation as the director, and within 5 seconds, it'll launch into the presentation for all of the connected users. And the director panel will be different because it'll have controls to start and stop the presentation. So if I click play as the director, the teleprompters will start scrolling. And once they reach a certain point in the scene, this is just a header right now. Once it reaches the actual dialogue, music for the scene will start playing. Any associated sound effects or changes in the scenery will also come with that. So as the teleprompter scrolls down, we've now heard the music started for this scene as the character's lines scroll past. And no matter what rate you progress at in the scene, the music and other events will be synced to that. So when we get to this next effect, this is probably a music change. Yes, the music cross-faded into something different, or the I think that was actually the crowd fading out. Further along, I think there's a song. But each scene is made up of, has multiple different parts that will all be synced up to the progress of the teleprompter as controlled by the director. And once the scene's over, I'm going to end this scene early in this case just by hitting pause. The director can select the next scene from the drop-down menu at the top. So we're going to jump ahead to the next scene. And in a moment, you'll see the teleprompters change as well as the background for that particular scene. And then the director can hit play again when they're ready, and it'll just start rolling. So as you can hear, we have different music for this scene. Each scene has unique music and a unique song in each one. And I'm going to jump ahead even further just to demonstrate different visuals. Yeah. And that is pretty much the basic functionality for Actors Bible. In addition to this Unity presenter we have in the background, Unity-based presenter, there is also going to be a web presenter. So instead of just having teleprompters on your handheld devices, you will be able to see what we have on the background as a background from the computer right now. So all these images will be available to be viewed by every user who has joined the presentation. That's it. Thank you for your time.